Howdy folks, and welcome to this Let's Play of Stellaris, which are playing as the Genoese Empire, a Plantoid species, and this is episode 56. My name is Sonelias, and hopefully you will enjoy today's session. Now at the end of the last episode, we had basically become victorious in our war against the Velon. So the best possible outcome there is what they're going to be looking for. We're going to be liberating some planets, as well as liberating a particular race. So let's accept that. If I look at where the Velon themselves are placed. The Velon are based over here. Now they just liberate one of their vassals, so I would like to basically take on that position of being their protector, or at least their, how would you call it? At least be in the position where I can actually support those species that I have just released. Right, the Velon themselves had this particular species here underneath their wings. Independence is guaranteed by myself, which at the moment they don't want to become my vassal, it looks like. I might have to give it a couple of turns. They also got some territory over there, which is great. Another one over here. That's one of my vassals again, so that's good. And I guess I'll just get the clock rolling and see how we develop. Look at that. Wow. All these troops in enemy territory, which basically have to return back to my own territory, basically temporarily out of action. Scientist has leveled up. Now let's try getting in touch with these guys again. We can form a non-aggression pact with them, which is, I guess it's okay. I can demand their vassalage then. Good. Good. So we've actually gained another vassal there, which is this little bit of territory up north there, which is fine. The Velon are basically reduced in terms of size. Now in terms of victory conditions, if I look at the conquest one, we've still got 9 other independent empires left in the galaxy. Let's see which ones we can actually talk to. We can look to integrate this species here. That'll take, wow, that's a long while that's going to take. Okay, let's have a look at some of the other ones. So if I want to basically integrate these guys here, actually these guys are in a defensive alliance with me at the moment. Vivazandi, these guys are rivals still of mine. Then again, these guys up north here, these I could potentially integrate. Yeah, let's go for the integration of these guys here. Makes that, particularly that northern part here of my territory, significantly bigger. These guys here, they're one of my vassals, so that's good. These guys here, though, are still a protectorate of one of my enemies. Well, enemies, not really enemy, but okay. Let's have a look at these guys here. Overlord of the Hutgum Sovereignty. They're rivals with myself, as well as the other Yuri species, the ones that we had liberated earlier. I cannot ask them to become a vassal, unfortunately. But one of the key things I need to do following on to our war that we had last time, I need to start consolidating some of my armies again. So as you can see, they're quite flung out, it looks like. So for example, I need to merge these two into one again. We need to merge these two as well. This one and that one possibly as well. Now this guy here is, well, in that system here. I would love to go into orbit over one of my planets. question is, where have I got my planet? It's up there, isn't it? Yeah. Let's get into that particular orbit there. Why do I have multiple orbits? I'm not sure. Anyways, I can get rid of some of these defensive platforms. I don't really need them anymore over here. I built them back in the day when I was really not in such a strong position as I am now. So removing these defensive platforms should help me in terms of my energy position, which was getting a bit precarious over there. Always in the negative. So getting rid of all these platforms here does have a positive impact upon that. Right, so that's this fleet here. And of course I got this fleet here, which is about to enter a wormhole here. And they're going to be heading to this planet here. Which is good. So it looks like most of these are still moving around. Sign ship is still en route. I've got a sign ship here as well, which I will want to use. So this one here. I want to use to basically research as much stuff in here as I can. So I believe there's quite a bit of debris in some of these systems. Well, not that system apparently. But if I look at, for example, this system, there's a bit more debris at my disposal there. This ship here, well, I want to basically send over there. I will also want to survey that system. Okay, just doing that. That's fine for the moment being. And because these guys are one of my vassals, I will be able to build, of course, wormhole stations here. So really in the key corners of these systems here. I can't do anything here, it looks like. Probably because I need to survey that system first. But in this one here particularly, if I were to pick up that construction ship, I should be able to build another wormhole. Same one here. And really I need to start consolidating all of these again. Had done so in the last turn when we basically did that. Started consolidating all of these. Should hopefully make the maintenance significantly easier. Particularly if I will be placing all these in orbit of a single planet here. Right, kicking up the clock speed just to see where the actual ships will be moving to. So this fleet here I want to be repairing. This fleet here is okay. Third fleet's okay. Second fleet is okay for the moment being. But this fleet here does need some repairs as well. So I'm going to be moving that towards a position where I can actually repair it. Alright, let's send this particular bit of reinforcement just straight after that. Ooh, what do we got here? Interstellar Uri Empire wishes to declare war against Galactic Uri Directorate. Interesting. So what's the benefit for us? They're going to cede one of their planets to me. I'm going to liberate a particular planet. And liberate the Hatgum Sovereignty. Okay, do I want to go with that? I think so, but I've still got another 160 days, so let's wait a little bit for some of my troops to really settle down first. Like I said, I just need to basically have all of them move into acceptable positions, I would say. Alright, so that fleet is
complete.
In orbit there, which is good. Still got 117 days, which is fine.
Debris analyzed.
Look at that. gauss cannons, marauder missiles, advanced strike craft, particle lances, etc, etc. So really having those science ships does, of course, pay off. Right, is there further debris that we could potentially analyze anywhere here? Now there is some debris here, it looks like. Let's research that as well. Are there other species here? Are there races that we could basically make into our vassals at the moment? Really? Interesting. I didn't realize that there was actually a droid species here. Actually, it does say that there are Plantoids here, doesn't it? But their leader is a droid. Interesting. So we've got 65 days. Now, what's the current state of affairs for our fleets? This one's the only one that really seems to be okay. Influence is slowly dropping. Slowly, nothing majorly, but yeah, it's slowly dropping anyways. So second fleet has been repaired here. These guys here are fine, it looks like. 36 days. Let's vote yes. Which will actually have us declare war upon these guys straight away. And actually that brings us into a position where we could straight away start attacking these planets here. Okay, let's do the same on this one here. Let's actually go for that particular planet first. So where's this fleet here? Ah, it's further down. Okay, that's fine. Allows me to move into there significantly quicker. That one's all the way over there, which is not a big problem. Again, who am I at war with? It's basically only the Galactic Ura Directorate. Right up here, all the way up there, really? It's really on the other side of the galaxy again. Okay. We're losing energy credit. Well, yeah, that's fine, no problem. We're at war, so it kind of fits within that. So war's been declared. Joint offensive war. Can still embark some of my armies here, which hadn't been done yet. So again, I'm going to select that first one. I'm going to merge these with them. Make sure, of course, that that first one is selected properly first.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Hold on, where's my fleet? Hostile fleets present. Okay, so that's in this system here, that's fine. Which system is that?
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
We're going to be chasing them, which is fine, again, I guess.
Situation log updated.
So this fleet here seems to be stationary
Debris
in that
analyzed.
edge of that system, so I really want to move that into the system properly. So at least I can then bring everything to bear on there.
Situation
This
log
science ship
updated.
is ready again. Where else could I conduct research? Well, in here, I would say. Don't see anything on this particular front line, so really on that northern side is the key bit. The linchpin, so to say. So that one is the third, and that one's trying to merge with that particular fleet there.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, so we have engaged with one of their fleets. Well, not really a fleet, it's basically a base of theirs.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Look at that, look at that. Wow.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
We are losing some of our ships. It's not a bad
Situation
thing.
log updated. Situation log updated.
Slightly more than I kind of hoped for.
Hostile fleet engaged. Debris analyzed.
Are we going to lose that entire fleet? We might. Possibly will. Ooh. Their ships have become substantially better than they had actually been beforehand, so ouch. So let's kick in our production facilities here straight away. So 1, 2 battleships here, another one here. And unfortunately that takes me out of the available resources for that. So we had kicked their bases into smithereens here. Further bits we had suffered. Wow, there's only one ship remaining of that fleet. Wow. Not that they didn't suffer any losses. Oh, they did, most definitely, but wow. Alright, this fleet here, I should really be in orbit of one of their planets. I'm not, I should be moving there then. Same with this one here, that should really be in orbit of one of their planets here. So again, I'm moving that forward.
Hostile fleet
to get into
engaged.
that position there.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Our ships are attacking this building here.
Situation log updated.
The question is, are we attacking this ship? No, that's retreating, which is fine. This planet here is ready and can easily be invaded here. We are going to be building ourselves a wormhole station here. I think what I also want to do, I straight away want to basically start researching the technology that we basically have. At least the bits of technology here that we can actually scavenge. Wow, there's 3 habitable planets in this system. So what will the impact of that be on this war here? We did suffer a defeat ourselves, didn't we?
Debris analyzed.
Marauder missiles, cool. So that bit has been repaired. And we're merging that with one of the other fleets. Let's have a brief look at our status of our leaders. We can actually get 1 extra leader if we wanted to. So this particular fleet's got a leader, this one's got a leader, this one's got a leader, but this one is lacking a leader. So we're going to be recruiting an additional admiral here. And we're going to choose the one with the extra sensor range, which will help, hopefully. Okay, this one is going to land armies on the planet. I'm going to embark these armies here as well. Selecting that one and then selecting the supporting elements. We'll bring those supporting elements to this particular fleet here as well. And looking at the planet itself, it looks like we will be winning this. Yes, we are.
Enemy planet secured.
Planet has been secured. And we can move into position or over the next planet here. And let's move that one into orbit as well. So first planet secured. Probably our transport fleet I want to basically split into two. So this one here, that leaves me with that one there. So this planet here is ripe for invasion as well.
Debris analyzed.
Can build another wormhole station here as well. There's nothing to be found in some of these systems, unfortunately. Just wondering, have our borders pushed back? Some of the alien borders does give me access to additional resources. I don't see any of that over here. So let's go back to the war. 60% is where the war stands at the moment. So this particular planet is getting to be ripe for invasion as well. And we're attacking. So we're basically landing all of our troop transports, as you can see. Our troops are attacking theirs.
Enemy planet secured.
And the planet's been secured. Let's repeat that same process over here. Enter orbit of that planet there. Okay. We just had one of our scientists die, unfortunately, which is on this ship here.
Enemy
We need to
planet
recruit
secured.
ourselves a new scientist here. Let's get that one on board. Let's have a brief look at our scientist that we've got here. This one here I want to replace with that one. Then the one on this ship should become the one that's now available here. So the ship here is in that system there, which there is nothing else to do in terms of research as such, so that's fine. I'm gonna just send them for research projects in that system there. Alright, let's take this particular fleet here and let's send that into orbit around that planet
Debris
there.
analyzed.
Alright, we're standing at 74%,
Construction
80%.
complete.
Extra ship again became available here, so we should be able to get that ready. At this point we are able to start landing our troops here. Hopefully taking out their troops quickly enough.
Enemy planet secured.
And yes, we did. Brings up to 86%. It's fleet 180. So if I look at this particular planet here, I'll enter orbit with this particular fleet here. And if I look at this planet here, it's gotten ready to be invaded as well. So at the moment we're really doing invasion after invasion, which is fine. We're taking out these troops as well, which is bam. There we go.
Enemy planet secured.
Good. Standing at 89 now. Now we did suffer some defeats, or well, not necessarily defeats, but losses last time. Which I'm going to try to basically work around here by trying to engage that particular fleet of theirs there. This system here is able to support an extra wormhole station as well. So when we're merging these two again. Same with this one here.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Okay, some corvettes were destroyed, which is fine. Stand at 90% now. Planet is ripe for invasion here. Transport ships of one of our neighbors, which is great.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, that ship is ready. We could really start doing the research in this system here as well. Alright, let's attack this planet here.
Enemy planet secured.
Cool. So these two here I can merge. Should be the other way around,
Hostile
really.
fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Again, I'm merging this one into there as well.
Debris analyzed.
We've just lost the governor here, it looks like, which is a bit of a pity. Which governor would that be? Would that be a sector governor? Yeah, it looks like that is this sector's governor here was lost. I need to replace him or her with a new one, which will be this one here. And it looks like at this point we basically have won ourselves a nice victory here. So that was really a one session war and victory. Lovely. Okay, well, hopefully you enjoyed today's session. I think it's more than due for us to basically, in terms of time, to call it an end to today's session. So please leave some comments down below if you got some comments to make. And otherwise, I will see you on the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.